Hi everyone, it's Mike Rickard and it's Talk to Me Tuesday, number 4 of 2012. And in last week's edition, I shared with you the title of the new remix project called Dance Till You Sweat, and I also shared the artwork with you for the cover. So I'll have some more details for the remix project in just a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and start with the questions today. And the first comes from Ricky in Minnesota, and his questions are about the remix project, and that's why I'm starting here. It says, what is your favorite remix on Dance Till You Sweat? How were the songs chosen that got remixed, and how did you choose your remixer? Well, as far as having a favorite, every one of them have probably been my favorite at a different point or another. Just as every song I've written at some point, I've been like, oh my God, that's the best song I've ever written. It's my favorite song, and then the next day it'll be something different. So I have a couple of favorites, but I kind of don't want to share it. I want you to have your own favorites. How were the songs chosen that got remixed? Those were chosen based on songs that were probably already up-tempo in their original form, as well as where I thought lyrically they would fit into being into a dance-style song. It's always a little bit odd to have some really sad lyrics put over 120 or 130 beats per minute. It's kind of weird dancing to a really sad song. So I chose the songs that I thought would fit, and that those 4 songs are When the Hot Cools Down, Only Love, Stupid Stuff Like That, and Sweat. And then the remixer for the project, his name is Houston Singletary, and I've known Houston for years. He actually did the co-production on Stirred Not Shaken, and we had a great time working together. He also is in the business of working with software called Ableton that's all geared toward DJs doing remixes and playing, gigging with dance music. So he was a natural when it came to choosing him as a remixer because of our previous history and his own experience with remixes. So thanks for your questions, Ricky. So the next question comes from Carla in Indiana, and she asks, what was the push behind you to sing? Faith or destiny? Or just your family saying that you can sing? And what's the push today to keep writing and singing? Destiny, faith, or do you believe something different? As far as my early introduction to singing, I grew up in church, and faith was a very big part of my life. And then naturally, because music was always so important to me, the desire to sing came out as a result of that. First in a choir setting, and then doing more solo stuff. So music's always been a huge part of my life. I can't imagine what life would be like without it. As far as my recognizing that I can sing, I mean, I was always told, oh, you've got a really good voice, probably by my family, but then a lot of other people. So that certainly was fed the ego part of me that, you know, likes to hear that kind of affirmation. As far as my push to write and to sing today, it's really all about fulfilling the desire and love that I have for music, to be a part of it, as well as to take my own thoughts and feelings and process them, encapsulate them in a form of a song, and by doing that, I'm able to usually release those thoughts. I find if there's a story that I'm talking about, if something that's happened to me, if I tell a lot of friends about it, chances are that's something that I'm going to end up writing about. Or if I see an idea or hear a thought that is just really thought-provoking, that can trigger a song as well. So it really is kind of a cliche to say that songwriting is very cathartic, but it truly is. I can't tell you how therapeutic it can be to write something, particularly when I feel that it's good and expresses everything that I want to feel, but just taking those thoughts and being able to let them go after that. So that's really the push behind it, as far as just enjoying my own love of music to this day and wanting to have some part of it. Thanks for your questions, Carla. The next question comes from Travis in Atlanta. It says, it seems like yesterday that the Olympic Games were here, and Atlanta and many Atlantans are currently demonstrating symptoms of Olympic fever. Are you? If creating a music CD were an Olympic-type competition, in what discipline would you medal? Lyrics, music, marketing, live performances, or something else? Well, as far as the Olympic spirit, I remember the Atlanta Olympics like they were yesterday, and what an exciting place it was to be during the Olympics. And I was able to go to some of the Olympic Games, which was really like a dream come true. I have watched some of the London Games, not as much as I would like, but I have enjoyed it. Probably one of the events that I've enjoyed most this year has been the synchronized diving. It's just amazing the way two people can do exactly the same thing at the same time with such a high degree of difficulty. As far as my own meddling in either lyrics, music, marketing, live performances, or something else, well, if I was able to meddle in all of those, the results would probably be amazing. I would say I probably meddle in a little bit of distraction at the moment between the day job, life, all the things that come up. But if I had to pick one of those, lyrics is where everything starts for me, because so much of what comes out in the form of a song starts through life experience, starts in my head and my heart, and works its way out. So lyrics are probably where everything starts. So thanks for your question, Travis. Jay from Indiana asked the question, if Madonna asked you to tour with her, would you drop everything and do it? Hell yeah! Okay, so then the final question, which is the winning question, comes from Dave from Florida, who asks, when the hot cools down, love the song and the reason. Did you ever have a hot you wanted it to work so bad, but he did cool down? How did you react? And will it ever be a song? Or has it already been a song? The inspiration to When the Hot Cools Down was just really autobiographical about my own relationship and the desire to always keep it hot, and the things that you have to do to keep relationships moving forward. So there's that's the inspiration to it. But as far as there have been a few people in my past where I really wanted us to both be hot at the same time, and sometimes that's very difficult, timing, chemistry, to just find two people where you're both at the same place at the same time. But there is someone from my past who, in dealing with the breakup, is what really led me to get into songwriting. And one of the first songs that I wrote that I thought turned out really good is one of the songs on Stirred Not Shaken. And I'll share more details of that in a future backstory video, which is a plug for another video series that I have, and it's called The Backstory, where I talk about the songwriting process, the inspiration behind the song, or rather just some other fun tidbits related to the song. I've posted a few already, and there will be more on my YouTube channel. So thanks for your question, Dave. It's the winning question this week. And to close out this Talk to Me Tuesday, here's a snippet of Stupid Stuff Like That.
Stuff like that, like that, like that.
Jay from Indiana asked the question, if Madonna asked you to tour with her, would you drop everything and do it? Hell yeah! Tell the sun not to shine, not to get up this time, no, no. Let it fall by the way, but don't leave me where I lay down. See see, I'm ready to sing for Madonna now. Don't